Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Takeaway Tuesday with Northern Stamper. I'm Tina Kvergich, and I'm so excited that you're here with me today. As you're hopping on to say hi, tell me where you're watching from and drop an emoji down below, which kind of describes how you're feeling today. I don't know about you, but I am a little chilly. It is a little chilly outside, my goodness. If you're catching the replay, go ahead and make a comment that you're watching replay. I'd love to see who's popping in. Question: have you been watching this week's videos? I've got videos posted for all this week using the Christmas Wishes kit, and we're making card alternatives with that. Let me know if you've been watching that. I've got them all set up for this coming week. They are fantastic. All right. So today we are going to be using the Love and Courage stamp set. And yes, it is on sale. How exciting for that. I am very excited that it's on sale. This is a great set for anybody that is struggling with any kind of issues and stuff like that. I think it's a really, really nice stamp set. There's lots to say in here that work really well. So have you grabbed this yet on sale? I'm just wondering. Just wanted to let you know. Also, I wanted to kind of show off a little bit. I've been receiving some happy mail this week. Oops, let's take a look at some of the stuff that I've got. Oh, we'll be getting back to that. I wanted to show off some of the Christmas cards I've been getting. This is a card from my friend, but when I opened it, this is from Rita. When I got this one, oh my goodness. Oh, I was so surprised. Little things started popping out. I was so surprised. Very cute. Thank you, Rita, so much for sending me that card. These top part was made with a Memories and More card kit, and I really love that. So cute. So much fun. I also received this one from my good friend Darlene. She's been using the skates here. Thank you so much. I just love those little skates there. Take a look at that. Really pairs well with that the silver and white DSP behind there. I just love that. Isn't that so classic? I just love it. Also, I received, this is a really great card. I received this from my friend Sherry Lou, and I love this color combination. Sherry Lou, thank you so much for sending that. Really nice card. I love these flowers. I love how she tied in the colors on the card. This is such a cute card. Thank you so much for sending that. Also, oh look there, see, there's little pieces from that other card in here. And this is from my friend Gail. She sent me this great card. I love this pair set. This is one pair set I didn't get, and I'm kind of sad about. And I just love it. Looks really fantastic. And one card, I left my card that I got from my friend Joan. She is so super talented. She made this card. It's with cross stitch, and if you've come over to my place, I've got a little corner for Joan's cards, and I just love these. These are cross stitch, and they are absolutely fantastic. Take a look at that. It looks like a little quilt on a cross stitch. Such fun. I love that, and I love seeing all your card designs and everything like that. Oh, that makes me so happy when I go to the mailbox and see cards that are coming in. And I decided, so what I did, I don't know about you, but what I do is I started cleaning up my craft room, and I came up with a bunch of cards, and I decided to place them in packages. Now, these are random packages, totally random packages, and I tossed in some cards. I've got a whole bunch of packages, and I decided that what I'm going to do over the next week or so, a week or two, I'm going to be popping in these to the mail to random people. So make sure that you comment on videos either today. I will be sending out a package for those that comment today on today's videos. I'll send a package, and those that comment in the coming weeks on videos and content that I'm going to be placing. These are absolutely random. I have no idea what's in here. I cleaned out a lot of cards, and I just started packing them in. And I thought, that wouldn't it be fun to place them randomly and just send them out? So make sure that you like and follow along to get in your name into a draw for a random package. So this package will be addressed on Thursday. So if you're watching replay, don't worry, you are part of that. Just make sure you comment below, and I'll send those out. Thank you so much for that. One of the cards that I had made for a class that I had done is this one. I don't know if you were watching last month. It was using some designer series paper, and it was a lot of fun. So take a look. I used some of the circle dies, and I used the DSP and cut it out and made a fun little card like that. And this one is from, oh, it's not even signed. There's no name on here. Okay, they did this card and it was beautiful. I'd love to give credit to them, but they didn't put their name on it. This is your card. Thank you so much. I just love it. This is a great card, great design. And actually, this is one of the designs we did last month. Oh, this is great. I just love it. So it was so pretty with the DSP and everything. Thank you so much. Whoever sent it, let me know. Okay, before we get started today, I want to take a quick second to say something. From the heart. I absolutely love coming out here every week and crafting with you, sharing some ideas and just hanging out. This community of crafters is truly means the world to me. I can't say more than that, but I want to let you know that when you choose to shop with me, or whether it's a small order or a big order, now talking about orders, there is a free shipping coming up tomorrow. If you grab a bundle, a stamp set, or if you grab a class, I just want you to know it supports my small business and allows me to keep doing these free videos and classes and fun stuff that we do together. I just wanted to thank you so much for that. So if you see anything that you love, that you're thinking of adding to your cart or your craft room, I'd be so grateful if you joined me and did some shopping with me, Tina Kavergich, or you can drop me an email at Northern Stamper, because everything you do, whether you like a video, a comment, purchase with me, it makes a difference and lets me keep going and making these videos for you. I want to thank you with that. Now, I also wanted to point out that they have free shipping starting tomorrow. I know you can't see it, but it says December 10th to 12th. There is free shipping when you place an order of $100 or more. Now, you can grab some stuff from the mini catalog. They've got items on the last chance list, which are great, or you can choose items from the annual catalog. It is totally up to you on which one that you choose. Also, they have Paper Pumpkin. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, they are having 50% off kits. Now, if you are not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and you would like a kit, drop me an email at northernstamper@gmail.com and let's see what we can work out. Okay, so there's going to be a kit refills on sale starting tomorrow for 2 days. All right, let's get going on today's Takeaway Tuesday. Give me a thumbs up if you are ready to get started. Now, what we're going to be doing, I'm going to be showing you, this is what we're going to be using today. I've got my handy dandy glue, which I'm always struggling to work with. I got the liquid glue. I've got my dimensionals. And if I can, I will use the Stamp and Seal. I don't know. Which one do you like best? Are you a glue user or a seal user? I don't know. I'm going to keep working on that one. This is my nemesis, but, you know, I will not give up on my liquid glue. I also have Memento Black ink, and we are using Pretty in Pink ink for today. So, yes, using... Where'd the stamp set go? The Love and Courage is going to be pink for breast cancer today, so we're going to be using this. I just love it. Okay, let's make sure we are in focus. Okay, so we got our inks, we got our black, and we have our pretty and pink. We have those inks there. Now we're going to put those over there. Also, I have a pink card base. So this is a pretty and pink card base. Okay. I have a piece of basic black. Yes, you can see it fits around. There's a nice edge all the way around. Okay. Oh, there's sparkly things on here. Oh, that's nice. And I also have a piece of basic white. Now, you're going to see that this all is layered. So let's make this into a card base. So this is all layered. But what I'm going to do, there's going to be a slight twist to this card. It's very exciting. Okay, so as you can see, these will all layer together. There we go. The black is a nice frame, and the pink is a nice frame all the way around, so you can see that. This is going to be really cool. Now, this is not our regular standard card. You're going to love this. Okay, I'm just really excited. Okay, let me know. Now, this is going to be a horizontal card. It means long ways, okay? You could make it this way. You might have to do some work on it, but you could do it this way. I don't know. We're going to be doing it horizontal, okay? So the long way, so this way, so the card opens like that, going up, okay? And what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing a lot of stamping. I love stamping, and you know what? I don't make enough cards that use just ink. This is fantastic. I just love this. So I'm going to get the stamp on my card. And when you look at the stamp, you see it's kind of in half. So there's the flower on one side and the words. Now, for the first stamp that we're going to use is we're going to be using the flower. So what you might want to do is maybe practice on some scrap paper to get started, okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to kind of modify this a little bit. I have the pretty and pink ink, okay? All right, I'm going to be using that. And what I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to ink it up. Now, when you ink, you pat and turn, okay? I see a lot of people just squishing it into the ink pad, but remember the trick is to pat and turn. Now, what I'm going to do, I only want the portion of the flower. Very important. You only want the portion of the flower. So what I'm going to do is actually flip this upside down. Okay, just like that. Okay, it's upside down. And I only want it on the left and the right side. So what I'm going to do is take the paper, lay it down, and kind of press in. I'm not pressing really hard, but I just want the image, and I'm just going to pat that. Now, if this doesn't turn out the first time, it's okay. Flip it over. So there is the flower on the one side. Hey, that worked really well. Okay, let's ink that up again. And we're going to do it for the other side. Now, just take your time. Okay, so I'm going to have it laying there. I'm going to take my paper. I want it on the right side now. I'm going to flip the paper over, line it up, and pat it down. I'm going to put a little bit of pressure. Hopefully we don't get a halo. If we do, we'll have to turn the card over. So I'm going to kind of press lightly. I'm pressing lightly where the stamp is. Let's see how this turned out. Oh my goodness, it worked. Look at that. All right, there we go. Check that out. Oh my goodness, that is fantastic. Oh, that worked. All right, now this is where some of the tricky parts, and we are going to be stamping the middle, but we have to stamp with only the word portion in the center. Now, if I just stamped it like this, I'm going to have the word and the flower at the same time, right? So what I'm going to do, all right, we need to mask off this flower part, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of paper, Da, 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 da. Let's get a nice piece of paper. And I'm going to mask it off and then ink it up. Okay. And so I'm going to lay it down on here. Okay. Now, before I do it on the card itself, I'm going to test it out. So first, I'm going to ink it up. And you know what? Maybe I should clean this a little bit first. Let's clean the stamp first, just so that if there's any ink on the other side, I won't get it on. I'm going to use my Stampin' Scrub, my favorite. Now, I just love this thing. Some people have that purple chamois, which works great, but I would rather put out a little bit of money for the Stampin' Scrub because it gets in between. Look how it gets all in between, and it really cleans it well. I like that. See, now absolutely clean. Okay, let's test it out on a piece of paper. Oh, look, there's nothing there. All right, let's get our scrap again. Gonna lay that down. Okay, and we're gonna ink it up with our black, our Memento black, and okay, take your time. And I'm gonna actually test this because I want to make sure it is correct. So I'm going to take that, move that away. Looks a little blobby on that one word. Let's take a look. And it worked. See, now look, there is all words. There's a little bit, it looks like I went a little bit too far on the flower. You can't tell, but a little bit far on the flower. But you know what? It worked well. Okay, so I'm going to clean it again because I want to have a nice clean stamp when I do this. Clean it well with my Stampin' Scrub, one of my best investments that I have. Okay, there we go. So nice and clean. I'm going to double check. Always double check. Always double check. Okay, look, there's nothing. Okay, what I'm going to do again, lay this down. Okay. If you want, you can also get a dauber and daub in the ink if you prefer, just to make sure it gets on there. A dauber works well too, but I'm going to take that and, all right, ink it up. Take your time. Okay, making cards is not about rushing. Okay, ink it up. I can see, take a double check. Is it all inked up? It does look like it. Okay. Oh, that's a little blobby again. Okay. I wonder how that's going to turn out. Okay. Let's double check. I'm really nervous. Okay. Can't tell, but I'm really nervous. Okay. All right. All the words have ink on it. Take this away. Oh no, I got ink on there. So what I'm going to do is get another piece. I can see ink on that flower, and that's not what I want. Maybe let's try and clean that off a little bit. Oh, okay. I have to redo this because I don't want that on there. Okay, I'm going to have to add. I took some ink off the other stuff. I put this back on. I said, just take your time. See, sometimes even us that do the videos end up with a little bit of issues we got to deal with. Okay, carefully patting. Let's lift this up, make sure. Double check. Oh, that's much better. Some on there, but I'm trying not to halo. Okay, I have it all nicely inked, okay? If you want, you can also take this and mask it on the one side. Okay, now I'll hold it like that. And I'm going to stamp right in the middle. Oh dear. Okay, oh, it worked. I did it. It stamped right in the middle. Whoa, that was stressful. I don't know about you. Whew. Okay. We have this stamped. Now what I'm going to do is first I'm going to place this on a black mat, and then we're going to be doing some cutting. Normally, I would cut one at a time, but it's very important to cut this at the exact same point on each spot. So I need to have glue here on each portion that I stamped. Oh, okay, that one's not working. Okay, so I have 3 lines of glue. So there's one flower on that side, one in the middle where the sentiment is, and one on the right side where the other one is. So I'm going to place that on here. Okay. Okay, there we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to get our trimmer. Okay, I don't know if you've ever tried this before. Have you tried this kind of stamping in the center? I'm curious. This is I don't even know how I came up with this, but all right, I'm going to take the 2 pieces. I think I have to stand up for this. Now we're seriously card making here. I got to stand up. Okay, whoops. Here we go. You can see it there like that. And I've got my trimmer. And what I'm going to do, now this, make sure your trimmer blade is nice and sharp. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to look in here, the track, and I'm looking for that edge of the flower. And I'm going to cut through the 2 pieces. So the black and the white. So there we go. That is cut off. I'm going to put that. And then I'm going to do this, same for this one. There we go. Okay. Oh, good. So those ones cut apart. So there we go. They are separated now. And what I want to do is I'm going to be placing them on the card base as if they are one piece. So we're going to take them and place them on the card base. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little tiny space of pink in between. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the left and the right down first. Okay, I'm going to glue the left and the right. It's going to be a small edge on the left and the right. So let's do that. Okay, take your time. Going to put some glue down. I'm going to place this on the left. Okay. Oops. There we go. Now you're going to see there's a really a smidgen of space on the left. I'm going to take the right, add some glue. Okay. This is a really cool technique. I thought this is really cool. A very small edge on the right. So, and there's the space in the middle. Okay. All right. What I'm going to do next is I'm not going to glue the center yet. Okay. Okay, what I want to do is I'm going to be cutting in between here and here. So this piece in the center will be cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. Now this is very tricky also. I'm going to take this, turn it upside down, and I'm going to cut along the edge as close as I can. Now, you can kind of get an idea. You can see where the track is, and you're going to cut all the way up to the score line of your base of your card. So just take your time. I'm just going to move that in. I'm going to drop it right where the fold line is and cut. This is very tricky. And did it work? Oh, yes and no. Oh, okay. I'm going to flip that over and do it on the back side. So I can see there's a little bit of a mark here. Okay. I was really close to it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right in the track line. And then I'm going to flip it over, do the exact same thing. Because I want to cut that pink piece. So I can see, oh, that worked beautifully. I just need to snip up a little closer. Okay? Just needs to snip up a little closer. This is a tricky technique. I just wanted to bring this to you. All right. All right, so that's the one side. Oh, it's time to change my blade. Okay. All right, we're going to do the same for the other side. Again, place it in the track. I can see the track is going to end right about here. Again, drop it in there from the fold line, press and cut. Let's see if this one did it too. Oh, again, we got there's a little fold line. I'm going to have to do it from the back here, okay? Take it, put it in the gutter of that trimmer, and we're going to drop it in where the fold line is and bring it there. There we go. This is tricky. Oh my goodness. This is stressful. But this will turn out really cool. There we go. Now we got them. Oh, look at that. Exactly right beside where it should be. Oh, look at that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the left and the right, and I'm going to glue those straight down. I want to glue down the left and the right. I want the flowers to be glued down. Okay, so they will not open. That was the purpose of cutting. I'm going to place that in there, pat it down. There we go. There we go. And this is looking great. And in the middle is where my sentiment is going to go. And on the outside, what we can do is we can place our sentiment on here. But before I do that, I'm going to grab some ribbon. Yes, my goodness. No, not the gold ribbon. I'm not using gold ribbon today. Oh my goodness. First time. And I'm going to take a little bit, snip it, fold it, and I'm going to have it peeking out from here because I can see there's some white space. Whoops. There's some white space right here and a little bit up here. Or here and here. Oh yeah, maybe I'll go this way. There's a little bit of white space on this and down here, and I'm going to be placing my ribbon there. So let's see. Oh, this is all out. I'm going to get some, let's see. I'm going to get the glue dots because I find that the liquid glue doesn't quite work well with me and ribbon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a glue dot, place a couple of glue dots down so I can put the ribbon behind. There we go. I've got a piece. I'm just folding it over to make some tails. Placing it in. Okay. Boink. And a couple on the top there. There we go, right about there. Yes, I am not using the gold ribbon today. Maybe I should add some in. Oh, maybe I should just add some in. Here, get a little piece. Let's add some in. Why not? Me and the gold ribbon. I'm going to be using that gold ribbon for the rest of my life, I think. I'm going to actually put some in. I'm going to put it underneath that pink. I'm going to put it underneath. I'm going to put it underneath the pink. And squish it in there. There we go. Look, I'm going to squish it in there. Why not use some little gold ribbon? Why not? Why not? Put some in there. It's going to hang over a little bit. Let's go like that. Okay, there we go. Got it squished in there. You can see. And did I cut another piece? No, not yet. Take a piece, fold it over. Might have to use another piece. If the ribbon is too big when you finish the card, you can always cut it to be a little bit shorter. Glue dot. Here we go. Just like that. So you can see the ribbon is going on there. There we go. Okay. And now I can add my sentiment. And you can add it with dimensionals to give it height, but I am going to glue it straight down. Oh my goodness, there's sparklies on the back of this paper. I had done a class, and one of my friends brought over some sprinkles, sparkly sprinkles, and we did a card with that. Now that's absolutely everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Okay, we're going to put this on. There we go. Oh my goodness. That looks fantastic. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That looks great. Now let's take a look to see what, I have some old embellishments. I'm going to be going through my stash and looking at old embellishments that I can use. I want to use some of those up. Oh, look at that. We all have stuff in our stash that we really should be using up. So let's add a couple on here. Okay, these are kind of old, but look at that, how well it matches the card color. And maybe I'll put another one down here, and I'll put another one over here. No, I think I'll just, no, maybe like, I'll just leave it like that. And there is today's card. Oh my goodness, that turned out really great. Oh my goodness, look at that. I just love it. What do you think? Would you send this card, or would you keep it for inspiration in your own stash? Oh, I just love it. Give me a little heart. Give me a comment of what you think about today's card. I just love this. This is fantastic. I know it was a little bit challenging, but I would love to see if you create a card like this. And I've given you the tools and how to do it. Oh my goodness, that is fantastic. All right, my crafty friends, thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget, I send out a newsletter every 2 weeks with all my classes, events, and creative fun. So make sure that you're subscribed. You could drop me an email at northernstamper@gmail.com. Okay, next week on Takeaway Tuesday, I'm going to be featuring this stamp set again, but in a different color. And trust me, you're going to love what we're doing next week. Thank you again for joining me on today's Takeaway Tuesday and spending part of your day with me. I hope I inspired you, and I can't wait to see what you create. Have an amazing week, and happy stamping. Take care.